Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies. The Saints play today, Saturday game against the Cleveland Browns, and this is the tragedy. So, of course, in the most important game of the season, season where we found a little life last week, with everybody losing in the NFC South and the Saints winning, the Saints will be without star rookie receiver Chris Olave. Jarvis Landry also placed on IR. He's done for the season. Dwayne Washington will be out, and also Pete Warner, who just came back, will be out with a hamstring. Chris Olave is also out with a hamstring. I think Jarvis Landry re-injured that ankle. And Dwayne Washington, he's sick. Also, Andres Pete, he's also sick, but he made the trip to Cleveland, so he's possibly going to play. If Andres Pete doesn't play, we'll be without him and Cesar Ruiz. So the guard play is going to be suspect if those guys can't play. Well, obviously Cesar's not playing. He's on IR. So if Pete can't play as well, we're going to have to replace two guards, and that's just been the Saints season, all this year. Injuries. Now we're down to Rashid Shaheed, Traquan Smith, and Marquez Callaway. Those are going to be our top three receiving options. I'm glad that Rashid Shaheed finally gets to play football. Did not want it to come like this. Did not want it to happen like this, but here we are. You can't change it, man. Next man up. That's the motto. The only bright side or good thing you can look at this is Marquez Callaway and Traquan Smith. They're veterans at this point. They played a whole season last year as number 1 and number 2 receivers. So it's not like they're going to be thrown into something that they haven't been thrown into before. They've done it. They've been out there. So hopefully they can, do their best, out there for the Saints. It's going to be windy. It's going to be a cold game. I'm going to have to rely on the run game. But of course, man, this is just the Saints' luck. This is just the Saints' luck right here, man. Hopefully, they just put us out of our misery this year. If they put us out of our misery, we can just sit Chris Olave down for the rest of the year. Sit some of these younger guys down for the rest of the year that's nicked up. Play some of the younger guys that haven't played and just going on about our business and wrap this season up. But unfortunately, the NFC South is so bad. We're still alive. We technically can get eliminated today. So if that happens, I'm sure a lot of things will change. Marshawn Lattimore, he's been limited all week. He's been practicing, but I'm just going to go out on a limb and say he's not going to play. I've seen this story 2 or 3 weeks in a row now where he's been limited. Not saying it's his fault, just coming back from a crazy injury. Don't want to re-aggravate that. Don't want to, mess with that. So I'm just going to assume he's not going to play, especially in a game where it's probably not going to be a lot of pass attempts in here. Going to be a lot of run heavy from both teams. So I'm assuming Marshawn Lattimore will not play. Have no idea if he will or not. You got Marcus May, who's questionable. Adam Chalmers questionable. P.J. Williams questionable, and also Andres Pete is going to be questionable with that illness. So Saints have a lot of injuries, a lot of sicknesses, a lot of banged up people. Hey, and now it's going to be cold. Now it's going to be windy. It's going to be a lot of run game going on. So got time to put on your big boy pants. If guys are nicked up and they're out there, hey, it's going to hurt today. It's going to hurt. It's going to be painful. But also the Browns, they only ruled out Jadeveon Clowney so far. They got a couple guys questionable, but I think most of the team is going to play. Myles Garrett, Nick Chubb, they're going to play. So, we have that. Dennis Allen did say on the Marshawn Lattimore front that he's as close as he's been since he's been injured to playing. Don't know what that means. Dennis Allen says a lot of stuff that just who knows what it means. So, he's getting closer. I just don't know, if he's going to play or not, but he is getting closer. Hopefully he plays. Like I said, if you get your best guys out there, hopefully he plays. Even if it's just a morale boost, hopefully he gets out there, hopefully he plays. We're going to need that defensive line, that defensive front to step it up today. Game is in about 3 hours right now. We're going to need those guys to step up, man. I really want to see Olave out there just to take some pressure off that run game, but it is what it is. He won't be out there today. I think this will be his second game he's missed, and that hamstring is tricky, so you don't want to, re-aggravate that, re-hurt that. Then you end up like Dobbins, who had a hamstring injury and then had to be out for 5 to 6 weeks, however long he was out for the Ravens. So let's be careful with those young guys, Pete Warner, Chris Olave, and we can see what we can do without them today. And that's all I really have for this, man. Quick little injury report update, quick little receiver update, which we're going to be down a lot. If we don't see Alvin Kamara and Taysom Hill get at least 30 to 35 carries today, I'm going to come on here and lose my mind. Just know that. Just know that. But anyways, man, thank y'all for tuning in once again. Try to stay warm up out there because it's cold everywhere. As always, this is DaBoot Tragedies, and I'm out.